Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. For anyone who saw the main show, there'll be no surprise that I don't have the questions, but fear not, we will.
And that big stack of papers, you've got no questions.
No, none of these have been relevant.
What do you think? If I go to the printer,
right?
What are the odds?
Okay, I don't know. Go and have a little look.
Okay.
See what's on there.
Check your face. Check your face.
Ali's here.
Check your face.
Shaka's here. And Don Hutchison. Don looks tired, doesn't he, today? You're right, Don.
Oh, yeah. I don't. Dan, honestly, this has been the funniest show I think I've ever been a part of. Just watching.
Yes. But unfortunately, it's been funny for all the wrong reasons. I think that's the issue.
I was so looking forward to hearing from Pepe, and then Rudiger popped up again.
Yeah. Sid still thinks we're joking. He thinks we'll go back to him at some stage. Okay, first question is a simple one. Allegri out, ? Don.
Yeah, I think it might be inevitable. I mean, the only thing that's stopping Juventus probably from sacking Allegri is the fact that they've got to pay him £36 million to sack him. As you're aware, there was a board meeting last week, and Nedved, I think, wants to sack him, but Agnelli says no because of the money. Who then do they bring in? Are they going to wait for Antonio Conte? But while the football's this bland and this drab, it's probably more likely than not.
For the panel, now that Haaland is miles ahead in the goal-scoring charts and will win the Premier League Golden Boot for the next 4 seasons, isn't it time that the Premier League introduces a silver boot to cater for mere mortals such as Kane, Salah or Jesus? You've got a couple of golden boots when we go to you in your house, don't you, behind you?
Yep.
If they were giving out silver boots, how far would we have to go down in your MLS career? What metal would it be?
Copper?
penny colour.
Some sort of aluminum?
Yeah. Oh.
Aluminum foil?
Yes, that's aluminium for those listening in England.
Oh.
Shaka,
yeah.
When do keepers usually hit their prime and eventually retire? Feels like Neuer will still be in Germany's #1 in 2046. When do we see prime Shaka Hislop?
This time next week, Dan.
What's happening this week?
I'll be hitting my prime.
That's
I've
it?
timed it perfectly.
At what?
The best is yet to come, Dan.
Can you clear it up?
You open the door then, Shaq. I'm not sure if you do that.
Okay, let's see. This has been a little bit of a moving target because it used to be keepers would hit their prime 28, 29.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you had the likes of Courtois and De Gea who were outstanding at 19. And you started seeing keepers get a little bit younger and younger. I think keepers are hitting their prime now around 26. Neuer has been an exception in how long he has been this good.
When was your prime? Shaka, no, let's be joking all the time. It's a serious question.
My best season was 98-99.
Right, how old were you then?
29.
Okay, right.
Ish.
Do you know mine?
I'm not sure. I want to know yours, Dan.
11. St Michael's School top scorer. That was my prime. Never going to get any better than that.
What was your position, Dan?
I was a striker then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hold-up player or a quick guy in behind?
Quick.
Quick
I
guy
was
in
quick,
behind.
you see. Knock the ball past someone and run as fast as you can and close your eyes and kick it and hope it goes in.
Right, just the way that you right now,
It's
the way that you physically looked as if you were kicking makes me question.
No. 11-year-old me could kick properly. Now, obviously, past my prime.
It makes me question
That's it.
all of St. Michael's School.
Yes.
Not just Dan, the whole school. I'm concerned about.
We played against what was Tranix School, who had 30 kids in the whole school. I think I scored 8 that day.
But the good thing is that you've turned the page. You're not thinking about it at all.
I scored the winner against a Luggan.
Against who?
A Luggan.
Was it a difficult match?
3-2. We won.
So
It's a goalmouth scramble.
Poacher.
Not that I think about it.
the glory days.
Oh, Daniel Thomas. That one for those dreams. Don, when was your peak?
I think the best years I had, Dan, was 2 or 3 at Everton and then 1 or 2 at Sunderland and the first year at West Ham. So in and around
your whole career.
28, 29.
Don't say 6 years, Don.
Listen, as you can imagine, a young Don was a little bit eccentric.
Oh.
A little bit up and down. A little bit.
Oh no, he's going to bring up the divorce.
You know where I'm going.
When somebody describes himself as eccentric and up and down, you know.
I think you guys, even the likes of Ali, who doesn't know me as a player, would imagine exactly what I'm like as a player. Emotional. That's another one. So once I got to sort of 28, 29, and I realised now where my life. When I realised where my life was at.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Right.
28,
29.
That sounds like a very reliable player. A guy you can trust.
It sounds like Mrs. Thomas.
What fun though. What fun though, Ali.
Ali, when was your prime?
Say about 28 or so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's when you really mastered the diving?
Well, that was always natural.
Right.
that wasn't taught?
Huh?
That wasn't taught? That you just
No.
natural?
There's a knack.
All right.
Yeah, you either have it or you don't.
Okay.
Oh, I had it.
Yeah. Moving on from a Luggan. For the boys, if Barcelona win La Liga but don't get out of the group stage in the Champions League, will it be considered a successful season? Financially, it won't.
No, so financially, no. And financially, it's a part of this equation because of all the expenses that they've already undertaken to the point to where they have, as we have documented very clearly and very heavily, they have mortgaged the future of the club. And part of paying back that mortgage is making a deep run in Champions League. So financially, it would be a big hit if they don't get out of the group.
For Shaka, how high up can Newcastle finish this season? They seem to have hit full form and are playing the best football they've played since 2012.
Yeah, I think Eddie Howe has Newcastle playing really good. I don't know if they can get into the top 4. I'm not sure that they're quite there yet. But definitely top 6, Newcastle are capable of.
Right.
Without question.
Ahead of United?
I'll see how United respond to that drubbing.
No, we're running out of places.
Yeah?
It's simple maths, Jack.
Well, I'm just saying we'll have to wait to see how United respond.
But you said that Newcastle's going to finish top 6.
Yeah.
They have to be in place of one of the other teams then you would expect to finish top.
Which of the other teams? How many
well, we'd go City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, Arsenal, United.
Mm-hmm. That's 6.
So that's 6.
Right. Yes.
There's some good man maps coming here.
Yeah. Thank you, Shaq.
When's Prime Shaka going to be?
Tune in next week, Dad.
He's fashionably late.
Tune in next week.
Don, how high are your club going to finish?
I will give you an answer once they've played Man United, which I think is either next week or the week after. I don't think top 6. I think that's a little bit unrealistic. From being in the bottom 3 to top 6 would be some turnaround. I'm going to say 8th or 9th.
Oh, for a man who wasn't going to give us an answer, just did. Thanks, Don. For all, is there a case to be made that the current Manchester City team could be compared to the great Barcelona team of that 2009-2011 era?
Well, they still got a lot of winning to do, including Champions League. Let's have that conversation when they do that.
Right.
Up until then, we're not talking about the same level.
And finally, for Ali, with Classico coming up next week, surely Ancelotti will pick his strongest 11. Midfield pretty much set, Tchouaméni, Kroos and Modric. But who should he go with at right wing between Valverde and Rodrigo, who've both been great to start the season?
Valverde.
And what's the best back four?
The pairing of Militao and Alaba, Mendy on the left-hand side, Carvajal on the right. And the reason I picked Valverde, by the way, is it's going back to last season. When he got to really difficult key matchups, that was always the choice that Ancelotti made, and that is Valverde. And Valverde has been even better now than he was last year. I'm going to go with Valverde, and Rodrigo will be the guy changing the pace of the team coming off the bench.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.